Great is all about big, wonderful, marvelous, great. So, what do you think the Great Protein Challenge is about? Eating as much protein as possible. Doesn't that sound amazing? Because great is like big. So therefore, the Great Protein Challenge must all be about eating as much steak and eggs and nuts and soy and everything else that protein's in as much as possible. But you would be wrong. Just like I was wrong. The Great Protein Challenge isn't about any of that stuff. It's about cutting it all out, in fact. It's about trying to live on less than 10 grams of protein in 24 hours. 10 grams! That is nothing. Which means, this guy, this is what I have for breakfast. Actually, I have 2 of these for breakfast. 2 eggs. Each egg has about 6 grams of protein. So just in my breakfast alone, I bust over the 10 grams of protein in 24 hours. We're going to play a game. Guess how much protein is in 1 rasher of bacon. Do you think it's greater than 10 grams? Less than 10 grams but greater than 5? Or less than 5? Go. This is a video and you can't talk at me. Turns out there's about 7.5 grams of protein in 1 piece of 39 grams of bacon. Bacon's no good. We can't do bacon. How about this one? 1 cup of beef mince. 12 grams! Just blown it out of the water. Guess how much protein is in half an avocado? 1 gram! That means if you took away the toast, or you substitute the toast with the right sort of toast, you could have 1, 2, 20 smashed avocado toasts minus the toast in 1 day. All the hipsters are now rejoicing for that smashed avo. Protein's not counted in grapes. You can eat as many grapes as you like. All the berries, you can have all the berries. Well, not all the berries. This is not a health video. Make sure you check some more reputable source. Anyway, strawberries, blueberries, you can have as many of those as you like because the protein apparently is not counted. And zucchini! All the zucchini. I wonder if you can make zucchini slice. 1 cup of full cream milk just tips you straight over the edge. That's 10 grams of protein. Just out the window in 1 cup of milk. Here's the deal. The Great Protein Challenge is all about trying to only eat less than 10 grams of protein in under 24 hours, and I'm going to give it a shot on Thursday, the 28th of Feb. Why would you do such a silly thing, Andy? I don't know. I don't know why I wouldn't eat eggs for breakfast like I do every single day and have done for like probably 2.5 years, except for the odd time that I don't, which is very odd, and it's usually when I'm not at home, or I've forgotten to buy eggs and then I just have to eat toast. And sometimes I don't have eggs or toast. That makes for a very sad morning. Back to the Great Protein Challenge. The Great Protein Challenge is set up by this association called the Metabolic Dietary Disorders Association, the MDDA. What they're doing is they're sort of trying to raise awareness and some funds, because funding is always good, to help people living with, let me look it up again, inborn errors of protein metabolism, IEM, inborn errors of protein metabolism? I'll write it down here and you can work out. The most common form of this is known as yes, that one. Let me say it again. Yeah, or PKU. PKU is much easier to remember. My friend Heidi's got this thing, PKU, and I could never remember those 3 letters, even though it's so easy. 3 letters. much easier than the word that they mean. But I still couldn't remember the 3 letters. And then she gave me one of those little sort of things that help you remember stuff. PKU. Protein kills you. So, we jump ahead. I just let the cat out of the bag. The reason why people have this inborn errors of protein metabolism thing, and that's an issue, is if they have too much protein, it starts attacking their body and does all sorts of nasty things. And do not quote me on any of this stuff. Jump on the greatproteinchallenge.com.au and read it for yourself exactly what happens. Because I'm in no way, shape or form an expert in any of these matters. None whatsoever. I can't even say the name of the thing. I don't know what to call it. I'm only going to eat less than 10 grams of protein. Really hope nobody asks me out for dinner that night. But I need your help. We all need your help. Everybody needs your help. We need to get this word out. So, click on the thing down there, or over there, or wherever it is, and comment and share. And let's get this message out. Jump on the greatproteinchallenge.com.au, and if you're one of those people who like donating to things, you should donate so that they can research this. It turns out that everybody is tested for this about like day 2 or 3, and they prick you in the ankle or the heel or something, some part of your body near your foot, and they test you to make sure that this isn't an issue for you. Because if it is the worst. If they don't jump on it straight away when you're real young, you don't live to be real old. And even if they do find it when you're young, you've got to monitor your diet, otherwise things aren't looking good for you. So it's one of those super rare things. I had no idea until I met Heidi about it at all. My mum was shocked that I knew somebody who had this thing. She knew about the test but had never heard of anyone having it. So this is one of those things that only impacts a small percentage. Here's my pie chart. Small percentage of the population. But to that small percentage that it affects, it is their entire world. Imagine if eating 2 eggs a day had the effect of destroying your life, basically. Like, that sounds pretty extreme. I'm pretty used to counting what not counting what I eat, but monitoring what I eat. But I can't imagine monitoring how much protein's in things. I just monitor things for wheat. If you're inclined to donate, jump on the greatproteinchallenge.com.au. On the right-hand side, there's this little how to pledge down the bottom, or not the bottom, but in that box, there's a blue button that says Find a Player. Click on that. Search for Andy Wears a Hat. Or you can click on the link down there, which I guess will be down there somewhere. It's a very long, complex link. But do yourself a favour and check out the greatproteinchallenge.com.au and just have a look at some of their meal plans that they've got on there. Who knows? You may find a whole new suite of recipes to share with the family. That would be great. That is great. And they're all low protein. Hope that's been entertaining. Check out the greatproteinchallenge.com.au. If you want to support me, search for me, Andy Wears a Hat. If you want to support my friend Heidi, search for her, Heidi N. I don't know how to say her last name. I'm sorry, Heidi. N something. I'm sure it will come up. Thanks for watching. MDDA. MDDA. Metabolic Dietary Disorders Association.